Morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. This is a video blog for all of you. I hope you had a happy and safe Valentine's, I should say, not 4th of July, Valentine's Day. Future is good so far. I'm working on a book right now. I should get back into it. This is uploading because Aaron needs a day or two in his game, his 2DS. I don't want to read anymore pretty much because I've burned myself out. It's like 50 pages coming up, I believe, on, it's a advanced fly fishing book. And I was telling A in an email that, I think it was A, that she needs a beginner book before going into others, a beginner guide. So I got some ideas for her. So far, I got like 5 books I think I need to return to the library soon. When I do, my book list will be knocked down. I'm hoping Aaron actually reads Prospecting for Trout and read the sections on fly casting because he wants to help me out there, so I think it'd be positive. So yesterday we watched the movie 1776. Aaron said, "Oh, I think you were bored." No. Thing is, I was venting on him last night about the way the government's working and stuff. You know, how things are falling apart in this country. And, by the way, Black Velvet whiskey totally sucks. For blended whiskey, it's not Canadian rye. I should have got the McNaughton's. That was Canadian rye, I believe, McNaughton's. This Black Velvet was pure, utter crap. Bet you the Reserve 8 is the same because when I took my first shot last night, it came up through my nose and burned for 45 minutes. Yeah. It's one of those cheap boozes you just mix with stuff so you can actually hack it. Me, I was hammering them down as soon as I could and drinking the mellow yellow to make it taste better. So, a friend of mine's going to the beach today. That's pretty cool. I was talking to someone else about books. I was going to talk to Aaron about books too. So, I had a project lined up for Aaron. I need to talk to him about that. We were going to get into our game, Boulder's Gate again, finish it up, and then start it. I was hoping that we'd start it, the new one, and get through it while he's doing his, laundry or whatever. Laundry, but he's like, nope, not doing laundry because it's rainy and this and that. So anyways, I got to get ink next month. I got to get paper. I'm down a few sheets left in the printer, as you can see. And I need it for printing out Aaron's, the payment that I make for his Christmas present, 2DS. So I was happy about that. I'm making $14 payments. I might just pay it off sooner than later, faster. I got a book the other day about reloading for a firearm. It's like, buy a press, buy this, reload, no problem. Then I got another book coming about fly tying. Apparently I saw when I looked up A's Google Plus, something about fly tying, and it's really cool. I got a friend of mine that's like, you need to learn fly tying. So yesterday, when Aaron left, I finally got to relax, how you said, and have some whiskey. What a waste that was. Finally got through Section 3 by myself of the Lonesome Dove series. I want to watch Section 4 tonight, then pass out. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting in probably A River Runs Through It. I like that movie. Yes, Aaron picked me up A River Runs Through It. It's one of those cases, you guys probably seen it right there. It's one of my favorite movies. I call this travel version. I should pick up another copy of this. It's just because of this, And then I got The River Why. So, yeah. The River Why. It's really cool. So,
I got 3 Kings to watch tonight.
And then Aaron said 3 Kings to watch tonight. So that one I might confiscate. Aaron's like, oh, well, you're probably going to confiscate 1776. No, well, it was a good movie, but it wasn't my cup of tea. And political, yeah, it talks about founding fathers, and what historical accuracy, is best possible. Good movies, but, it's just like, and the guy from Knight Rider was in it. The voice of the Kit Car, the original Knight Rider. The guy that plays Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World or Girl Meets World. The new show coming out apparently. He's in it again. So, By the way, I'm about 80% contained for sickness. I just got the, the cough. My head's feeling better than that. My nose is getting cleared up. I've been taking some sinus meds. Oh, and I started writing a letter to A. I told her how I'm doing it. She wanted green ink, so I got my green ink pen right here. So I'll finish it. I'll put it in an envelope. I just purchased some new envelopes. And if I run out things to say in the first 8 pages, then I will put in another 8 pages. And by the time I get ready to post them, which will probably be the first of the month, she might have 3 or 4 letters that she could be happy with. And I'll be sending out postcards too. I got 3 postcards to go to out of country. All the postcards I got for A has already been sent. And I sent A Valentine's card. So, yeah, I told her this in today's email. My other letter, is going there. By the way, today was crappy because I finally got done, had my coffee. I get a message, crap, it's raining. My opinion was, oh, okay. Well, I had a problem with my computer. My weather widgets weren't working on my desktop, so I had to restart. So I told Aaron to give me a minute. So when I came outside, he was waiting. It was pouring, so we went by the post office. They got these new boxes. On the weekends, people were like, I can't get my package. Well, Postmaster basically talked to the postal service of these little rural areas, since ours is closed on Saturdays. They put these little keys in the mailbox. You get a key, and it's from A to L. That's however, we got 12 of them. Various sizes. And once you put the key in and turn it, the key locks into the lock until the postmaster unlocks it. Well, anyways, they store the packages in there so you can get them on the weekends or if you're out of town or whatever. So, I was like, oh yeah. So, I got packages coming and they're going to go straight into those little boxes. And I was just like, oh yeah. And I noticed 2 or 3 packages are delivered daily into those boxes. Apparently the postmaster said that all those boxes are going, if you get a book, it'll go in there. If you get something small like a big envelope, it'll go in there in the smallest box. They don't want to tie up the mail. Also, our weekly newspaper is going to be removed from the post office boxes. You want it, you can go get it on a corner or have it delivered at home. So far I found the local rag to be kind of crappy. The other thing I was going to say, I was going to vent for a second, was about the 2DS. Now, great concept. I want a 3DS XL, but they're $170. And Aaron's like, well, you need one that doesn't have the hinges so it doesn't break. Well, guess what? I had a DS Lite with the Game Boy Advance, and I'm still going to buy another one of those. But it broke. Aaron says, well, you weren't using it much. Well, I was playing Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy and a few other games that I love. But, yes, the hinges broke. Between me and Aaron, we both broke it. More so, probably Aaron, because the hinges wore out. Opening it, closing it, opening it, closing it. Good concept for Nintendo, but Nintendo wanted to go back to the drawing board and make something solid like the iPad here where you can hold it and whatever. Whereas a clam bake thing, the hinges eventually go. I've never, in my life, by the way, and yes, it's 50% Aaron's fault, 50% my fault. If I can blame Aaron for the entire thing of him overusing it because he's oh, I could get you 2DS, but you won't use it. I got games I want to play, and I don't give 2 damns. However, I was going to ask a question. I keep forgetting. I'll just put it in my little letter here. Anyways, apparently some games freeze on the 2DS, so I don't know which one's Harvest Moon, I think. But anyways, point is he's like, oh, well, you won't use it. Well, how do you know? My damn system broke, and I was very bummed about it after the hinge broke, or this broke, or this frayed, and then he was trying to tweak it to use it, and then he's like, oh, well, right now it's $150 for a DS Lite. I could fork out that kind of cash, but guess what? Not good. But I'm willing to. Same with a PSP, and then I hear, you need a PSP Vita. Well, I could buy one of those too, but I don't know what's going on my travel trip. Am I going to Kentucky? Am I going to Disneyland? Am I going to the Philippines to see a friend? No one's telling me anything. All I'm doing is sitting here, and then I hear, I want to move. Oh, yeah, so do I. Kentucky or Montana. Or Wyoming. Well, I'd rather have Wyoming or Montana. Kentucky, I threw in there by mistake. Travel to Kentucky, but yeah. And Buddy wants Texas. Well, can't have everything, so happy medium. Well, apparently the fishing's good in Wyoming, so who knows. Bottom line is, for some of you out there, I got to get another pair of these glasses before my prescription runs out. $38. What can you do, you know? You can say yes. And yes, my spare reading glasses are here. So, what I'm going to be doing, see, these cost me $9. He swapped out the lenses. They're really cool. Anyways, and I got a little glass thing on the bottom. My plan is I want to talk to Aaron about a project today during our video game. I want to talk to him about books today. I also wanted him to do some book reviews with me. I guess he's going to have to use my account, and I'll tell him what I want him to say in the reviews that I'm reading. Because right now the books are getting down. The next one I figure will be probably done within 2 days or less, because 2/3 of the info was in the smaller, thinner book that I read. So they just increased the size of it and said, Ultimate Guide. Yeah, and that means they've modified a few things, threw in a few extra bonuses. Threw it out there and said, here you go. All in the Easter basket. So, I want to do video reviews on our own joint channel for movies. Aaron said he wants to talk about the projects tomorrow for Living Simple and Fun. I want to talk about the books and maybe do shorter videos with Aaron present on the video reviews. So far, the books I've read, so I can give you my opinion for you fly fishermen out there. So with that said, please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like. Please add me as a friend if you like. Please subscribe. And please enjoy it. And I'm sorry I didn't do a video yesterday. Oh, and dinner was fabtabulous. I had porterhouse steak and beans. Beans were good. By the way, don't mix it with whiskey. Bad combination. Adios. May God bless the world.